This is where we saw the shortboarders, and this was Honolua, Rosie.
Yeah, beautiful footwork, and both of these ladies just so natural in their approach. Honolua redirecting there, looking for that bank off that one.
Couple waves ridden straight off the buzzer. Wax head. What are we seeing here from Kelis?
This was the 6-1-7 for Kelis, opening up her account nice and strong, looking for an end section tee off on.
Honolua, though, you saw her right there fire up her engines, and she is in straight to the nose. Hang 5, hang 10, cross-stepping back. Beautiful carving turn to reset her place on this wave. Up and into the lip. Great way to finish. The glide is with this young surfer, Honolua Blomfield, right there, making the difficult look incredibly easy on a 9-foot-plus board. I'm just going to say it one more time. They got to be 15 pounds or over, and you got to make them look easy to ride, which they are not.
That's right, and there she is, just redirecting that board, trying to get it back in the pocket, and it wasn't offering another nose ride, so she hits it off the top, doing exactly, and look at this 10, 2 toes, 2 feet way over the nose there, and it's very common with Honolua style, and she just drives that one back for a little redirect, little pivot off the bottom, stalling it, and then looking for another nose ride, not going to come, but she closes this wave out on a notoriously difficult section to finish. She rides down with some flow, winds up the windows just for a moment.
Both surfers looking at this wave as it rolls through. Little chop coming up the face, but Honolua unaffected, straight to the nose, all 10 over. Back into the critical part of this wave, another big turn for Honolua. She's going to stick with this one. Just maintaining her composure through the whitewater, switching her stance, fading left. So another beautiful combination there. Kind of looked a lot like that 7-point ride, so we'll see what the judges dish out for Honolua Blomfield. 23:26 on the clock. Both surfers making their way back to the takeoff zone. That gives us a chance to catch up.
And here we have the replay. So a fade there, up onto the nose. This was the 5.83 replay. And then tapping that one off the top. So nice choice of maneuvers there. And as we pan back to the left, Rosie, I'm sure they'll get that other replay. But
I'd venture to say that the longboarding women, maybe the biggest stars we've seen of the entire week. I mean, they've been out there in primetime conditions, in beautiful afternoon surf, and definitely getting a lot of attention from the fans on the beach, international media, of the current state of female longboarding. We are in a very good place, and Honolua's in a great place. Up on the nose, right through the most critical section of that wave. It's a nice wrapping turn there on her backhand, swinging that 9-foot-plus board around with ease. Now fading right. Quick little 5 there, straight to the sand. Her last wave came through at a 5.83, so not quite reaching the 7.0 that she got on her previous wave, but that last one might help her even edge further into the lead here.
There's that left. So yeah, 10, proper 10. Levitating, stepping back, and this choice just cutting it down just to get the nice finish. So that'll go similar to our other score.
18 minutes left. Both surfers looking at this set as it rolls through. Honolua is in second priority, so she got to give way to Kelis Kaleopaa, who paddles in and heads to the right, straight to the nose, cross-stepping. The wave closes out around her, so she has to opt for kind of a carving turn into the whitewater there, and we'll see if she hangs on through the soup, still cross-stepping towards the beach, knowing that she has plenty of time, so no need to panic early on.
So here goes Kelis, staying high on the wave, not going to the bottom. Nice 5 to open up, and it shuts down. So she actually gets off tilt there. She loses her balance, but showing how proficient she is and how well trained and fit she is, she actually is able to stick it. So we know you can nose ride, you can turn of equal concentration, I suppose, so you don't have to worry so much about one specific dominant feature on the board, where, yeah, Kelis's board's much more flowy, and she can surf the nose and the tail equally, and the board is balanced. Yeah, but Honolua's wider and more volume is made for nose riding with a big tail. And here goes Kelis, buttery style.
Yeah, there was a quick priority switch there as Honolua was looking at that last wave. Kelis out the back, freedom of choice. And she finishes nicely. So, you know, again, that's kind of the exact combo the judges are looking for. Sometimes the wave is bigger. It allows more time on the nose, a bigger turn at the end. But I think what we're seeing is a really cool display of, you know, where we are, again, the state of current longboarding, right? Finish with a beautiful turn. You're going to get a great score all day long.
And I love that sweeping bottom turn from Kelis, who's setting it up into that nice nose ride and then finishing cleanly. So use of nose, here we go. Beautiful 5 up top, very much on the face, but carving this one back and just watching the footwork out of this. Stepping forward, opting, nope, I want to step back and ramp that one off the top. Kaniela?
Honolua.
Honolua.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Well, we're back at it. Live action here from the Huntington Beach Longboard Classic. It is Kelis Kaleopaa. Can she recreate the magic she provided for all of us last year in 2022? Well, that's a good way to keep the momentum going. Her last score before that wave was the highest single wave score of this heat so far, a 7.87.
This is a replay of that wave just before. So I love this turn here. Almost a drop knee, almost. And coming off the bottom, middle of the board, another nose ride. So this was on its way to a good score and just falling off the back. And when you have the ability to break it down with the slow-mos and discuss that with the audience, I think we can all share in that together in the awe of Mother Nature, although we are here at Huntington Beach, surf city of a different kind. And here's Kelis trying to ditch that 6.27.
Hard turn to start. But just as I'm talking about smoothness and elegance and all that, she goes ahead and slashes
and poetry
that
in motion.
So pretty cool look there. 5:15 to go. Honolua looking for a 7.15 straight to the nose. 5 to 10. And working 9 to 5 on this one. She has to maximize every bit of this wave if she wants to get that big number. So it does close out and kind of explode around her. She put herself in a pretty radical position, getting up onto the nose right before that wave closed out. She's trying to grab her board and get right back out there. Was this enough?
I don't think the finish had it, but a beautiful 10 to open up. Big carve back into the pocket. Now she's on the tail, walks now. Another 5, little touch 10. Perhaps may have had better luck hitting that one off the top instead of straightening out, Rosie.
Yeah, I mean, there was almost 2 minds when she was going towards this end section. I loved all the work that she did on the outside section. But as she reached into her bag of tricks here, you almost feel like she felt like she needed to do something before she got to that end section. And that last, before that wave explodes on the shore break, that's the trickiest section. Shortboard, longboard, it doesn't matter. But when it comes towards that pier, there's that shallower water and shallow sand that it hits, and it really does explode around you.
And to explain that to the audience, Huntington is one of the few beach breaks that I've ever surfed that speeds up and slows down so much on the wave. So Hono's moved forward. Not luck, she's put herself in those positions, and here she goes. Little bobble on the nose, and she's out of there with 2 minutes left to go. Things are getting down to the pointy end. Yeah,
that was a glitch in the glide matrix right there. You saw the nose just catch her slightly, and subtleties are huge. So 43 seconds left. Both surfers paddling in. It's going to be Kelis. Fading right, straight to the nose. Fancy footwork. And back up. I just love that. I mean, to me, the hesitation is almost part of the act, right? You know, that kind of question. Is she going to get back up there? So 19 seconds left. Where is Honolua Blomfield? One more opportunity here. Is this going to be enough? Honolua Blomfield, 3-time world champion, trying to take the top spot, needing a 7.15, and things go awry.
Listening to the beach announcer now.
What
you can hear that come through the sound.
That was awesome.
They've just announced it. She was waiting to hear that score of Hono's, and she can't believe it.
I thought I yelled loud enough for her to hear me.
She's in disbelief.
Amazing. Back to back. Going back to back is just, that's a feat.
It's only happened a handful of times, and it just happened again right in front of our eyes. An incredible display of beautiful surfing. All the subtleties were there. The waves came, and the performances raised to a, well, finals day level. That was probably the best surfing we've seen so far this week from our women's longboarders. And at the end of it all, Kelis Kaleopaa will be riding on the shoulders of giants up to the podium to collect the accolades that she's earned through an incredible week of surfing.